Let us talk about partitioning schemas in Cosmos DB because it's a very important concept when we're talking about NoSQL databases because, it's all about scale. And when you're dealing with databases at scale, you're dealing with partitions. And this is where we have a lot of information about partition keys. So the data stored among partitions in Amazon Cosmos DB indexes is grouped by the partition keys in order to improve performance. Main concepts of partition schemas in Azure Cosmos DB is partition keys. So these keys are used to group items. It works like primary keys if you know from traditional relational databases. Then there's the idea of a logical partition. This is a group of items that have all the same partition key values. You have physical partitions. So this consists of a set of logical partitions. Azure Cosmos DB manages logical partitions, which can have one-to-many relationships. We have the idea of replica sets. These are made up of a group of physical partitions that are materialized as a self-managed, dynamically loaded, balanced group of replicas that span across multiple fault domains. So I imagine when they say the word physical, they're probably saying like it's the actual physical underlying machine, and then these are the virtual logical partitions within those machines, and then replica sets just means duplicates of that kind of stuff. So hopefully this diagram here will maybe help a bit here to make sense of it. There's a lot going on here, but maybe we can break it down. So each physical partition consists of a set of replicas, also known as replica sets. So over here, we see partition set, and then we have physical partition, and you can see that it's represented over here. So confusing, but I think this thing here is the physical partition, okay, over there. Then we have logical partitions. So these are mapped to physical partitions that are distributed globally. So notice that it's these little boxes in here. So it was what I said. So this is the physical machine, and then these are the virtual partitions within them, and they're distributed globally. Partition sets in the image refer to a group of physical partitions that manage the same logical partition keys across multiple regions. So hopefully that makes things a bit more clear. In practicality, you probably won't need to remember all of this. For the exam, you definitely don't need to know this, but it's good to just kind of go through it so you have an idea of these terms. So there you go.